Welcome to the bait shop. Welcome. Oh, we're getting started here. Super Bowl's going on. It's happening. I think Philadelphia's looking pretty good so far. I don't know. I'm torn on this one. The Chiefs are my second favorite team, but I want to keep the Super Bowl in Pennsylvania. What am I going to do here? I don't normally like the Eagles. They're my arch enemy, but I don't know what to do on this one. I'm torn. Welcome, guys. The bait shop tonight. We're doing Congo. That's what we're doing. We're down in the Congo. Having fun down there. My buddy Micah's been down there fishing with me. Thank you, Micah. It's been a lot of fun. Well, I'm getting tired of watching you pulling up unis. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Sometimes you get the bear, sometimes the bear gets you. So we're down there. Let's talk a little bit about the fish. Let's go over here. I happen to still be. Just got 2 catfish I needed. There you go, buddy. That's good. All right. Where's my mouse at now? There it is, over here. All right, let's go here. Let's get a little live going on there. Uh-oh, why isn't that working? There it is. Now we're there. All right. We're here at the bait shop, actually, in the Congo. Actually, while we're here, let's take a look at what we've got available in their bait shop. So you get a good shot of this is the bait shop down here in the Congo. So got some small cut and bloodworms, blood, very good. Large minnows, huge cut, very good here. This is good here. Micah, he's been using some of the large liver down there for these catfish. So very good bait there. I didn't bring no banana bread, but this is actually a pretty good bait down here. Micah, you saw a couple of guys catching fish down here on the banana bread, haven't you? Yeah, that's a level 71 though. You got to be up there to get that critter. And then you got the canned meat down here, the Catus larva. This is good stuff. I know Micah's been catching some fish on this one. What else we got down here that we can buy? The African giant water bug, buffalo kidneys, small tilapia, and then of course these are grayed out for me. I ain't got up there yet. The buffalo kidneys. We could get them if we wanted to spend gold at 75. I guess I could get them there. But they only have the small tilapias too. Now I had a DLC, so I had a couple of these here, but I think I pretty much used all them up. I don't think I have any of them left, tell you the truth. Small tilapias. We got any of them left. Oh yeah, a couple. We got 12 left. That's good bait there though to have there. What else have I been catching some good stuff along? Crickets, fellas. These panfish. And I'll show you a couple of good spots. We'll talk a little bit about our spots down here. But these panfish are crickets, fellas, right here. There we go. Crickets. You get the elephant fish on that cricket. You can get your purple labios on that cricket. The bulldog fish on that cricket. Yeah, that one works real well down here. Now the bloodworms work very good also down here in Congo. Waxworms. Mike and I have been catching a lot of these panfish on the waxworms. So that's one to keep in your arsenal. You want to make sure you take some of them along with you. And that's just, your regular old waxworms there. Redworms now, not bad down here. Not bad at all. Now, I've been catching on the leeches down here. You can catch the giraffe, catfish, and the African. Also, the African big eye. You can catch those guys on and I think I used all mine up. Yeah, I did. Freshwater prawns, guys. Freshwater prawns. Let's go back to the shop. I didn't see them in the shop. Baits. I didn't see freshwater prawns as a bait. Nope. Well, I used all them up, so I'll be done with them until I go back home and I can buy some more prawns. But yeah, they work real well also down here. Now, what the sticks am I taking? Well, I've been doing a lot, doing real well. Um, with the Phoenix right here, the 1410. Not bad at all. With that guy, he's got a Big River 6500. Now, what's nice about that is you look at the recovery on that reel. That Big River 6500's got a 49-inch recovery. You yank them in fast with that. That's a nice little setup there. So him with number one 1/0 hook is perfect for all these panfish, the mid-range fish that we got down here. Now I've been using some heavy. I brought an Ecuador match, this big heavy guy, 83 pounder, same 1/0 hooks, and now I got leeches on him. Another down bottom rod I got on here with the wax worms. And I got a couple of heavy duty spinning rods down here. So I've been throwing flat spoon out there. That works real well down here. I was up there catching the now perch on this swim bait, 2.5 ounce swim bait on my Aguiraro 610. It's a powerful little rod here. And then of course the last two slots I have my, the other two Makanzi bottom rod and then my Humorous 11-1 bottom rod. And those are the weapons that I've had down here. And like I said, they're a little overkill for these panfish, but they work just fine. They work just fine for you get into the catfish and the perch and that kind of stuff, and the Goliath, tigerfish. These weapons hold up. You want some strong sticks down here because they will. I mean, you can get a lot more XP, but I mean, this is level 75 waterway. So I mean, you better come with some sticks. That's all I gotta say. Man, offset hooks. Mike has got six aughts. Yeah. Now these catfish, a lot of them, I'm running like I fish mainly. Probably the biggest hook I was using, Micah, was 10-aught, and that did the job. 10-aught's plenty. You can go. I was catching them on a 6 and 7-aught, like Micah had them on a 6-aught. We'll land these fish. You don't have to worry about that. All right, so those are the sticks. Those are the weapons that we want to take. That we want to take while you're down here. That's for sure. Titanium leaders. I never switched my leaders up. These were the weapons I had when we were down in the Amazon, and I've never even changed the leaders on them. So these rods here still have those electric leaders on them. But the tigerfish, now I haven't, this one here's a fluorocarbon. I haven't found a tigerfish with him yet. I ain't gonna do that with a fluorocarbon leader. They'll chew that off. But these other leaders all have, now and we're talking titanium on these guys. You definitely want to fish with titanium leaders down here. And as far as the boats go, like I said, I got my Draco boat down here and my dugout, but the Draco boat, I'm gonna do a performance mission on this one while we're down there. If you guys have been checking me out, I stream almost every evening when I'm just out fishing on my Discord channel. You can find it if you're a Discord member. You can go look up Frumpy Buckles Lodge. I have a couple of channels out there. We got general chat, so you can hang out, post some pictures in there, become part of the server. And I'm usually on there in the evenings when I'm out practicing and fishing with Micah. We're normally streaming through the Discord server, so you can always jump in, hang out with Buck at any time. If anytime you happen to see me there, they post it up on there. We chat and we talk about what we're fishing and how we're fishing and what lures we're using, and we watch Micah catch lots of fish, and then Buck comes along and scares all the fish away. Alrighty, that seems to be what we got there. Now this Draco thing, it's not too bad of a boat to fish out of the top of it. It's not too shabby, guys. However, driving the boat you can't see nothing out of it. I'm constantly wrecking into rocks and trees and shit like that. All right, let's take a look at the fish that we're chasing down here. Now, I've got 40 of the 52 already. I think Mike is probably, I know he just needed a couple of catfish and he pretty much had them all. So I think he got everything. I got the 2 catfish he needed. Yeah, so his catfish are done. He probably got them all now. But here's what we're going after. After the bait shop's fishing whip up later, right? Yeah, after the bait shop tonight, guys. And we're going to stay in line with, getting ready for the crappie tournament coming up here this week. Is the St. Valentine's Day crappie tournament. So Buck's been practicing up on Sundays. We're headed tonight after the bait shop at 8 o'clock. We're going to go fishing. We're going to go out to Rocky Lake. That's where qualifier 2 is. We were at Mudwater last Sunday fishing for crappie. So we're going over to Rocky Lake. When we're done here, I'm gonna leave the Congo and go home and change up my stick, so I'm not bringing all these big heavy stuff. And we're gonna go hunt crappie on Rocky Lake, Colorado, for a couple hours tonight. So come and join us for that. And we'll be talking about our techniques and what we're using, and I'll show you where I find crappie at. And that's a pretty small place. There's not a whole lot to find. There's a couple of good spots for crappie in there. You can catch them up. So we're going to go and do that. All right, so let's take a look at these fish over here, down here in the Congo that we're chasing. Now, here's our African big eye catfish. Okay, we got him here, the African big eye. Now, he goes, preferred for him are red worms, night crawlers, maggots, wax worms, and again, this guy here, leeches and freshwater prawns, right there, guys, believe it or not. Very good. The leeches and the freshwater prawns, I didn't have any problem picking up on them. All right, let's go talk here about the African pike. Now, the African pike, small minnows and shiners. Had a lot of good luck with them. In the casting spoon, I'd have to give a thumbs up on that guy for your number 1 choice for the casting spoon. All right, let's go to the American sharp-tooth catfish. We're hunting him. Again, large minnows, dead Lambrini fish, very good. The large cut bait works real well. The small tilapia works real well. I haven't used the canned meat because I don't think I have it. I might have some of that. I might have even brought some. I don't know, but I haven't pulled that out yet. I haven't really tried any of the canned meat yet. I know we're good with the large liver and chicken liver on these guys. I've used those before. All right, the African tigerfish. I love catching these guys. Massive XP, massive money. This is a fish you want to be catching these to level up. Absolutely. The pink shots. Yeah. Yeah, as Mike says, for this guy here, you can offset hook and drag a purple rib shad or the pink rib shad, and that works real well for the Nile perch also. That rib shad, 4 inch or 6 inch, either one, you'll be all right. I think it's a 6 inches where the purple comes in, or the red, or the pink one. Anyway, good bait for these tigerfish. Now this fish here, beautiful fish here, the banded tilapia. I love this fish. It's so pretty. He's beefy. You can tell he's a strong fighter. When he hits your line, you know you got one of these. They're a nice little fish. And again, for him, crickets. I found the crickets are big on him. Now this is one, the bread is also good, but I didn't bring any bread with me. I know that. And the red worms are good. And this one here hits on the banana bread. So I might pick some of that up when I come back down here. I'm going to bring next trip down. I did a lot of the baits that I just didn't bring some of the common baits. I didn't bring a lot of bread or dough balls. And I did bring some peas and corn. Now corn, another good bait. Another good bait for these guys. One night I was fishing with Micah, and that's all I was using was corn, and I'm catching a lot of these fish on the corn. All right, bulldog fish, all big fish, pink transit. Yeah, all the big fish hit off of them. Bulldog fish. This guy's kind of crazy. I like this little critter. I still need a uni, and I've been chasing that uni. He's the one I was actually after. That's why my poles and everything are all baited up this way, rigged up this way. I was chasing these guys. All right, so we got the bulldog fish again. Redworms, bloodworms, centipedes work real well on him too, and the castor maggots. The Congo yellowfish. This fish is strong. He hits kind of hard. You know, Congo yellowfish. He's an omnivorous, schooling, bottom-dwelling fish. Prefers to deep places with slow current areas near the water's edge, bordering a coastal forest. So, and this thing fights pretty good. It's a nice fight. You'll enjoy him. Cornish jack. I like these Cornish jacks. I like the fish for these guys. They hit pretty hard. Maybe they hit it pretty hard down here. So you know when you get one of them on there. And again, the small cut bait, shiners, freshwater prawns. I catch a lot of them on the freshwater prawns. Again, that was my go-to bait for these Cornish jacks. Now the elephant fish. That guy's pretty cool looking. Did real well with crickets on this guy. Now, it doesn't show him on the list, but he hits on the crickets. He definitely does. Red worms very well. I know Micah had a couple of them on the wax worms and the pinkies. Bloodworms, another good one. Again, bloodworms you can't go wrong with. Then we've got the giraffe catfish. Again, I'm catching him the same time, the same place as the African big eyes, and on the same baits. So he's eating on leeches, he's eating on the freshwater prawns, and caught him on the. Now the one night I was throwing Jawari palm fruit, and caught a couple of these guys on the palm fruit, the Jawari palm. Now I know Micah was using the Murchi palm fruit one night, and he was catching a couple of these. That's correct, right, Micah? I know you were using the Murchi palm fruit. And so that was hitting. They were hitting on that also. Now here we go here. This is the big guy here. The Goliath tigerfish. Big money. High XP. This, again, along with the African tigerfish, either one of these tigerfish, this one you'll get more money. You'll get a little more XP. They're a little bigger. Just to get a normal Goliath, you would have to get a trophy African to kind of equal the payment. So that's how that works. And these guys run a little bit bigger. Same baits. Shiners, large minnows, the small tilapia, that's the live baits. And again, the flat spoons, crankbaits, jerk baits. Jerk baits work pretty good too. Bring them up off the bottom, right up into them. And they'll hit that pretty good. Gamba catfish. This guy is big and heavy. Big and heavy, guys. Can reach 286 pounds. Yes, indeed. And there's a lot of them in this river. That's for sure. The small tilapia, large minnows, dead lambari fish, all your big baits. And that's basically what you throw in on this guy. And he's going to eat them. Down here, the soft baits, you want to throw I had best luck with the craws and the crayfish over the shads. Now, I don't know, Micah, you may have... you just went hunting this Camba, and I know you were using offset hooks. Were you using shads, or did you use any craws or crayfish? I know we were talking earlier, I can't remember exactly, but I have really good luck on the craws and the crayfish with these Camba catfish. That works real well for me. Ooh, okay, let's go. You went too far there, Buck. There we go. All right, the Nile perch. This is the big guy in here. This is the one everybody chases. We got a couple of good ones. I'll be posting them up on the server and down at the lodge. We got a trophy room in there, for your catches. So when you get some screenshots and you get some good catches, post them in the lodge up there. Show your work off, show your stuff. All right, so these guys here, again, we went over all them baits. They're all the same. Now then you got this little guy. This is the heavy hitter of your medium, what I call the panfish, your medium hitters. The Nile tilapia. And he eats on a lot of shit. He's a garbage can. I mean, pretty much you throw anything in there, he's gonna eat it. And he does, and it's a nice fish on a small pole. You get, that Phoenix is, you don't want to go any bigger than that Phoenix hunting for these guys, because then it's no fun. You just yank them in. All right. The purple labio. Really pretty fish. You'll have a lot of fun catching these guys. Again, they hit on everything and corns and the peas and the balls but crickets, crickets and bloodworms, red worms work really, really well. And the same with the red nose on him, same thing. And then you have this. You got the last one is our voodoo catfish, another big guy. He can weigh, he weighs in up in there over 110 pounds. So you can have a lot of fun catching those guys. Small tilapia, large minnows, a dead lambari fish. Big dead lambari for me. That's one of my, for these catfish down here. That's one that I go with. That one, the voodoo catfish drove you crazy. I told you where to go catch him. I have a spot for him. We'll go catch him in the catfish mission. We'll go to my spot. We can just sit in one spot. Speaking of that, let's take a look at what we got down there. All right, we got our map open. That's good. Let's go fishing for a second. We'll take a look, fellas. I'll point out some good spots for you. When you get down here to the Congo, you can. All right. Oh, good. It's daytime. Put that pole away, Buck, before you hurt somebody here. Now we're here to talk about, where are we? Oh, we're at Micah's favorite spot. This is a great spot, fellas. This is the Forgotten Village. It's all sunken and overrun, and when you spawn in way down there, you just come all the way to your right, come all the way down to the end here. And right here is where you're going to catch your unis, your purple labios, your red-nosed labios, your the big African red eyes, the giraffe right here, right off this dock, right out in front of us here. So let me pull the map up here and take a look at what we've got in front of us here. Oop, that's where you spawn in, and you just kind of walk to the right to the end of the dock, and then you've got there's a unique Congo. This was one of Micah's fish right there. There's the trophy Cornish Jack. All right, we got him on a number 5/0 bottom rod. Okay, here's the trophy giraffe, 5/0 bottom rod. This is one of Micah's marks. There's a trophy Cornish Jack. He got that on a flat spoon. All right, so that's off of this dock right here. Now, this is one of the other spawn-ins here, the spawn-in points. So here let me just try to get this up a little bit bigger so we can hit some of these. So you've got your trophy bulldogs over here on that dock. There's a unique African big eye. Trophy now tilapia, 19 inches down on a number 6. There's a trophy Cornish Jack. Now over in here, this is a spawn-in joint here, but I spawn in with the boat, and I come down to this spot right here, and I just park my boat in the middle, and you can hit all of this just from having your boat in the middle. So here you got a trophy's Cornish Jack, African tiger fish, young Nile perch. There's a uni Nile perch, 60 inches down, number 10/0 Captain Hook, right? Over here you got a uni African sharp tooth, 72 inches down on a 10/0 hook. Now this hole right here, this one spot, you've got a uni African sharp tooth, again 60 inches down. Trophy Nile perch, 96 inches down. Unique sharp tooth, 65 inches down. There's a trophy Nile perch, 60 inches down. In the Afri, and there's a trophy Voodoo in there, and another young Nile. That's a very hot spot right in there. You just get your boat and just throw right in there. And I sit here in the mornings, and by 11 o'clock, I got 1,300 pounds of fish, full net. I'm done. Over to a little further over here is your uni Camba. And that's where you'll find him, Micah. And up here, what's this? Oh, there's Micah's mighty Mbenga. I don't know if I'm gonna hunt him yet. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. All right, now up in here, fellas. Trophy African pike, trophy banded tilapia, and you got some Goliath in here. What was this one? There's an African tigerfish. Unique purple labio right sitting over in here. And a trophy now. Tilapias are in there. I think what was this? This is one of Micah's. Here's Micah's unique banded tilapia. And this spot right here, fellas, you can catch every one of the fish that you need in mission 1. You basically spawn in here and you go straight across the bridge. There's a bridge as soon as you spawn in, and you're in front of it. You just walk across the bridge to this side, hang a right, and come down in here, and you'll see this little island here, and there's some trees sticking up out of the water right back here. You just start firing in here, and you'll all the mission 1 fish. In fact, that's right here. Let's go take a hump over there. Here's your bridge. Come over your bridge here. Right here, fellas. Mark up here. Get your rod stand out. And everything right out through the middle there. All your Mitchell 1 fish. Catch them all. And you can see them all jumping right now. It's a good spot to be in. In fact, I might just stay here for a while. Alrighty, guys. Well, hey, let's here. Do I have that up right? That's up right. Alright, let's do this, and that should take us back here. Well, we're pretty much at the end of our bait shop window there. I hope that helped you out a little bit here about the Congo, some of the sticks you need to bring down here, and so you're prepared a little bit for these fish. And it's a lot of fun down here. Have patience. Don't be in a hurry, because there's a lot of water, and the fish are everywhere. You can catch them. Just have some patience, and look, read. You see trees sticking up out of the water like that, you know there's going to be fish around them. They're going to be holding on those stumps. And if you're throwing a bait out there and you don't get a bite within a minute or two, change your bait, because it's not the spot. There's fish in there. You got to change your bait. Change your bait up. I fished one spot, fished 3 or 4 times back and forth with a cricket, didn't get nothing. Go to a wax worm and fish the same hole, bang, 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 and I'm catching them. So don't be afraid to change your baits up quick. You got a quick bait changer there, if you guys, you know about that. So if you're not liking your crickets and you're in here, you hit that bracket key and you can change the bait real fast from a cricket to something else and fire right back in there, and you don't have to worry about it. Because if these guys are going to hit on your bait, these fish are in there, even if it's an off-peak time. If you're waiting 4 or 5 minutes for a ding, you got the wrong bait, or you're in the wrong depth. But if you know and you look, there's fish out there. Anytime you get around these trees, you're going to find fish. That's all you got to do. That's it for this show, guys. Oh, I didn't even have it on there. You guys didn't even get to see the quick change of the bait. Well, that's Buck for you. And I want to thank you a lot for watching. We'll be back next Sunday with the bait shop. I don't know where we'll be at yet. We'll probably be right in the middle of finishing up the videos on the Congo. I think I'm going to start shooting them on Tuesday. So, and then we'll have all of our Congo videos done hopefully by next Sunday, and we'll be pretty much finishing up shop down here. All right. Thanks a lot for watching. Remember, never ever give up the fight. We'll see you next time.